trouble in pair of dice is crazy.
I'm gonna say under. How many was it? It's 3 round fight, right? Or 5 round fight?
5.
I'm gonna say under 3.5.
Oh Jesus, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably take that bet. Meaning, I agree with you.
Yeah,
should be under 3.5.
Yeah, I don't think it goes.
I bet you the line's 1.5. Wish we had a computer to look that up.
What do you think I'm doing, dog?
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Let's fucking do it, dog.
So the movement from here to here is just too long for you.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the over.
Because you know he's a massive favor. It's just that they're setting out on a tough expedition.
He's such a cunt, isn't it? Oh, he's such a fucking cunt. He's such a fucking prick, isn't it? It's actually astonishing how people with such a bad it's almost understandable to a certain extent. It's actually more understandable how someone like for instance like a dark side Phil, right? I fucking hate. There's not a lot of content creators I hate. You probably might be the only one who I really wish loses it all. But someone like a dark side Phil, you can kind of understand why, despite dark side Phil being an absolute terrible person, why he still kind of makes it or does all right for himself. 100 grand a year from begging and pleading his audience and scamming them and guilt tripping them and pitying them and auditing them and fucking threatening them and all this sort of nonsense, right? You can kind of understand how he does it. You can kind of understand how he gets away with it because it's just him. No one else is kind of really working for him, you know. It's just him in a room streaming, begging every day. But how does Brendan, with such a terrible attitude, such a terrible personality, like an actual bad person, right? Like in all sense of purposes, like he's an actual bad person in real life. Like everyone he's kind of falling out with is kind of saying the same thing. Like how does he keep on how? It's just weird. Like people, like you depend on other people, but you treat them like shit. I just don't understand that. I can almost understand DSP treating people like shit because he does it by himself. He doesn't need anybody. He just presses start stream. But I'm all but certain, right? I don't know this to be true, but I'm all but certain. I don't think Brendan knows how to record a podcast. That's how far I'm willing to go. I don't think Brendan knows how to record himself. Like if Chin actually left, I don't think he'd know how to record himself. He'd actually need someone to sit in and be the producer. He doesn't even know how to record himself. He literally needs Chin to set up the studio for him. He doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. So you think somebody that's dependent on other people to, like, you know, it's a team effort, right? It's it's a brand, it's a company, whatever. They pay taxes on it. I get it. He's got an employee, but if you depend on somebody to that extent, I don't know. If you're gonna be an asshole to everybody, it's almost like, you know, that guy. I'm sure we all have those type of friends. The guy in your friendship group who's a fucking dickhead, right? He's a real prick. He's got a real prickly attitude. But for some reason, when he's with his kids and his wife, he's like a sweetheart. You never see that side of him personally because that's how he acts with the man them. But when he's with his fucking wife and his kids, he is a great time to be around. Those guys I really like. Because at least you have some people in your life you're not a prick to. Brendan's a prick to his kids. Alright? He's fucking gaslighting and manipulating and giving his kids anxiety. He talks bad. Like, he treats sometimes his wife a little bit shitty. Like he treats everyone like shit. There's not one person in his life who's like, okay, cool, let me just treat you well because you helped me. Chin's literally the whole reason why this thing's still running. I get he's not the best producer in the world. I get it, right? His skills are a bit lacking. He's a little bit comfortable. He kind of goes through the motions. He's not a stickler for perfection or anything, right? He doesn't really have a finesse or like a, you know, high quality eye. I get it, but he's dependable as fuck. He never goes on vacation. He never takes sick days. He's always there. It could be argued. I know some of you guys think Chin's a loser, but it could be argued, right? And I know sometimes I've said Chin's a loser, but it could be argued. Chin could tell us now, I know you guys think I'm a loser, but the reason why I broke up with Joe, but the reason why I don't have a fucking girlfriend or a wife is because of TFATK. I want to commit myself to this thing. This thing changed my life. It took me out of a job that I didn't want to do in corporate world producing, and it's given me some of the best times I've had. I met all my greatest friends. I've lived in great houses with 7 balconies. I own a Cybertruck, all because of this job. That could be argued. It could be argued the reason why Chin doesn't have a girlfriend, a long-term partner, is because of this fucking job. because of his commitment to it, for better or worse. For better or worse, if you're gonna judge him, for better or worse. And this is how Brendan treats him. This is how Brendan fucking treats him. Why? Such a dickhead. Like, honestly, if you're gonna treat somebody good, if you're not gonna be a dickhead to one person in your life, I think Chin should be the person to pick. Chin and maybe his wife and kids. If you're gonna be just, you know what I mean? Chin didn't deserve this, man. Chin didn't deserve to be spoken to like this. So disrespectful. Number one, the light went off in the studio. That automatic timer, right? So it's not a studio. It's not a podcast studio. It's meant for fucking cars, and it's like a garage kind of place. You're not meant to be sitting in there just idly for, you know what I mean? People are meant to be moving around, doing stuff, whatever. You can actually see Chin's sick fucking Cybertruck there in the background. He doesn't mention that, by the way, right? He doesn't talk about the fucking lights going off in the studio that's not meant to be a podcast studio. But then he gets pissed off that Chin can't pull something up quickly. You pull it up on your phone, motherfucker.
You want? Let's bet over under.
I'm gonna say under. How many was it? It's 3 round fight, right? Or 5 round fight?
5.
I'm gonna say under 3.5.
Oh Jesus, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably take that bet. Meaning, I agree with you.
Yeah,
should be under 3.5.
Yeah, I don't think it goes.
I bet you the line's 1.5. Wish we had a computer to look that up.
What do you think I'm doing, dog?
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Let's fucking do it, dog.
What a dickhead, man. Look at Chin. But you know what? Chin also deserves this, because Chin is the type of person that defends Brendan and says, "Oh, it's not all that bad. The people on the Reddit are exaggerating." He's one of those people too. So Chin kind of deserves this. He likes to fucking protect and defend Brendan and say it's not that bad and be all positive and shit. The guy's an asshole. You work for an asshole. You work for an absolute asshole. It is what it is, but this is your fucking karma a little bit. Defending him, and he talks to you like this, like a fucking dog on your fucking stream. He talks to you like a fucking peasant. You know what I mean? Like an intern. You're literally older than him. Chin's literally older than him, and this is how he's talking to him.
So the movement from here to here is just too long for you.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the.
And he's still being a dickhead, by the way. No, let's do it. He's not even calming down. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Do you want to wait, or do you want to do it yourself? You know, he's still being a dick. He's still being a dick. Actually, I need to see this bit in the video. I'm gonna put up in the main stream,
because you know he's a massive favor. It's just
actually I want to see why he stormed off. What happened?
I bet you the line's 1.5.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me actually go on the fucking. I want to see if I can find this video. I need to find this. I want to see it in the actual video itself. Fucking hell, what a piece of shit. Oh, they got a new episode. Oh, he doesn't look happy in the thumbnail. He does not look happy in the thumbnail, does he? He does not look happy in the thumbnail, does he? He does not look happy in the thumbnail. Woohoo! Let's check it out. Was it Schaub Show, right? Schaub Show. Oh, it's changed now. It's Big Brown Now it's Big Brown Breakdown. Right? Now it's Big Brown Breakdown. I think. Or not. Yeah, it's changed the name. Again, so Fig Boy, Brendan Schaub, Fig Boy, but it's under Big Brown Breakdown. It's not under fucking Below the Belt. Okay, cool. Whatever you mean. He's big. Let me check it. I hate that fucking song. Go fuck yourself. I hate that song so much. Let me see if I can find it. Was it Line, in it? Let's see the transcripts. Something about Line. Let's see if it comes up here. Line. I think he's getting press bunch of online, just lines, squiggly lines, online, not that one. I bet, yeah, there we go. I think it's this one.
Yeah, I don't think it goes.
I bet you the line's 1.5. Wish we had a computer to look that up.
What do you think I'm doing, dog?
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Let's fucking do it, dog.
So the movement from here to here is just too long for you.
Let's do it.
Let's see what.
What a cunt. And that tongue as well, like that fucking redacted tongue. That fucking redacted tongue as well, like God almighty. It probably hurts more when somebody this low IQ and legitimately dumb is talking to you this way. But you have to kind of take it because they're your boss. It must hurt way more. You know what I mean? He's actually fucking R-worded. Really R-worded. But you can't say nothing because he's your boss, you know? You can really. To be fair, I wouldn't put up with this. You know, that's probably why I've been in and out of jobs so much. But I don't really put up with disrespect. I don't care if you're paying me. You don't talk to me like I'm a fucking piece of shit. Don't talk to me like I'm a peasant. I know technically on paper I might be a peasant because I'm an employee and I'm low on the totem pole. but don't talk to me like a dickhead. Like I've had many confrontations and issues like that in work, which again, you know, I don't take as a credit, but I don't know. I couldn't put up with this. I really couldn't put it's one thing not knowing what you're doing and being chastised for it, but when you get spoken to like this, it kind of reveals how that person thinks of you, you know? It's a bit disrespectful.
Do it, dog.
So the movement from here to here is just too long for you.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the over.
Because you know he's a massive favor.
Oh, you're right. To 1.5.
Yeah.
By the way, he's looking old, isn't it? This is what is it, 1080p? Yeah. Fuck, man. Chin aging, isn't it? Jesus, Chin aging. God damn, Chin. God damn.
So 1.5 is plus 180.
There's
Why do you
no
walk away?
reasons
Why
about
How big of a
line.
favor? Oh no, I'm looking at JDS. Francis, yeah. So plus 165. Overall, he's a minus 1350. Nate Diaz a plus 180. Wow.
Yo, big up, Jersey. I can't imagine working with someone this dumb. As I think, I'm actually a really good employee. Like, I just think, unfortunately, I don't know if it's power. Like, I work, like, you know, sometimes it's very rare you work with managers that inspire you. But I know how to play my position. I can fall in line and do the thing. But for some reason, I don't know why. Some workplaces, maybe it's just the way you get through it. Some managers are just like, they go out their way to be assholes. And unfortunately, the work then turns into a place where it's who can endure the most. You know, who can endure it the most. And I'm not that person that can endure it. I can't just endure disrespect just to get paid so I can cover my rent. I'd rather go broke than doing that, which most people don't do because they've got families and stuff and other responsibilities. But I don't know, sometimes, man, I don't know why they do that. Like, in this regard, I just don't know why somebody that it has given you their whole entire life, essentially, right? Chin's given Brendan everything, essentially. Yeah, I know he's shit at his job, but he's given him everything. And he gets speaking to like absolute shit. It's so unfair.
Ow. Wow. And then what's wrong with Chin?
Yo, yeah, big up casual. I would get myself fired just to embarrass him on the podcast as much as possible. Chin needs to start talking back, yeah, when the fighting happens.
Minus 575.
Yeah, big up Josie. I'm too old to be treated like this. You can get a job elsewhere. That's the thing. Big up Josie. That's why I'd rather just get a job where you get left alone. But then the jobs that you get left alone are also the jobs that are in demand and the people never leave. Because you just clock in, clock out, you get left alone to do your job, you kind of are accountable here throughout, 3 times throughout the day to double check on you, but you're not being micromanaged, you're not being talking to like shit, you're treated like an adult. You're given a responsibility to complete your job. No one's going to micromanage you for a certain extent. They're going to, check up and make sure you're doing it. But you're being left to your own devices for 4 hours in the day. That's the job people most want. But those are the ones that are in demand, and that the people that have them, don't let them go. It might not pay that well, but the peace of mind of being left alone and not being spoken to like this is priceless, It's priceless.
Or under one.
Big up I don't know who this is, but I'm not gonna lie. It's just a random jumper I found in my thing in my wardrobe. I have no idea who Sublime is. No fucking idea.
1.5 is minus 1. Yeah, I don't see that Ronda fight lasting too long. She's gonna get in tight. She doesn't want to risk the brain trauma, none of that. She's gonna get in tight, get over unders, toss her down, submit her. I think the other problem is, and I don't need it type of fight, but they love each other.
Yeah, exactly. Big up Game Bread. I'd piss in Papa's coffee every morning and smile back at him. Exactly. I've been at work since the beginning of the stream and haven't spoken to a single coworker or boss. It's great. Yeah, I love that. That's the jobs. Those are the jobs they're hard to find though. What if you got them? Don't let that shit go, casual. Do not let that shit go. Those jobs are the dream. In bars, in restaurants, in offices, those type of jobs where you get given a task, you know what your task is, you unload the pallets at this time, you did that, and you just get left to your own, you get brilliant. The ones where you have to keep communicating and talking, what are you working on, like stand up and fuck off. The ones you get left to do your jobs, to do your responsibility, not to your own device, but best jobs in the world.
And
Yeah.
Gina's Rhonda's hero. I'm loyal to a default.
You've got to be careful with those working alone jobs though. I've come to the realization that I'm not autistic, I just work from home too often and it's making me weird.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. I have realized when I have like stretches where I'm at home for like a week or something. Have you guys noticed this? When I've had stretches where I'm like at home for like a week and I'm working at home for like a fucking week, like banging it out, right? I'm streaming. Then when I finish streaming, I'm doing my fucking shift for like another 8 hours. Because sometimes I do this little like, you know, what's that thing called? Online customer service stuff, but usually it's for like American clients. So sometimes I'll be doing it from like 4 p.m. to 12. Then I'll jump on stream from like 1 or 2 to 6, and I'll sleep in the day. Then I mean that's what usually I'll do during the week. I'll be working for like this. I mean these companies from like 4 p.m. to 12 to cover American hours. Then I'll stream from 2 a.m. till 6 or something. Then I'll sleep during the day. There'll be one time I did it for like a week like that back to back. The first time I went out, when I went outside or first time to like, go do grocery shopping, the way I was yapping loudly and like enthusiastically to like randoms, that they'll be like, "Okay, you know, it's the type of like you know, like, it's like solitary confinement. The first person you see in real life, like a human, you're just like, like you know what I mean, like you're on fucking speed or something." So Sardis is right. You have to be careful with the working from home things. You have to. That's why I'm purposely going to gyms. I'm running outside. I'm doing a lot of things because if you're not careful, you can end up turning into a fucking nutcase. Honestly, it's fucking crazy out here. I swear to God, it's fucking crazy. Sardis is right. I'm not autistic. I'm just indoors too much. I just live on a feed. I'm not autistic. I'm just terminally online. Exactly. That's a good. To be fair, that's a good realization. That's a good. I'm not on the spectrum. I just need to get off the. I just need to get off Twitter.
She's helping Gina out after all the cancellation, and obviously Gina looks great.
100%, 1,000,000%, Josie, 1,000,000%. I think I've mentioned that in the stream before, innit? Like, oh, why did like too much? Now I get it, 1,000,000%. Like someone just like you just randomly start talking about deep things or something. Like, why the fuck you talk? Oh, you haven't had a real conversation with a human being in a long time. But to be fair, I've noticed in these older years, I'm way more accommodating now. If somebody starts talking to me like without any provocation and just breaks into I'll entertain it. I'll definitely sit there and entertain a conversation with a random at a bus stop for like an hour. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm way more accommodated because I know, okay, cool. You need this. Let me. And then obviously, you know, I like a fucking yap as well, as you can tell. So I'll definitely entertain them and just, you know what I mean? I get it. I really do get it, man. I really do get it. That's why it's important to like, you know, it's important to step outside from time to time. It really is. Yeah, big up Asada. You need a healthy interaction in the day. Sometimes even a coworker calls us back. Yeah, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100,000,000%. But I just, when I mean left alone, I just mean the kind of jobs. Like I've worked in tech jobs. I'm sure some of you guys have worked in tech industry. I've worked for tech companies, and there's a lot of talking. It's too much. You have your stand up, then you have your all hands, then you have this, then you have there's always someone talking and checking up. It's just annoying. You can never just like focus and get in flow state and just do your work. That's what I mean. I mean those type of jobs where you're just like in stand up in the morning. So when you get to your like in tech jobs I had, you start your shift at 9 p.m. right? You get to the office at 8:50, so you can be in your desk by 9. You check your emails, then 9:15 you have to go and do a stand up to tell people what you're doing for the day and what you got done yesterday. That's about 5 to 10 minutes usually, but because you know, it's the morning, everyone's going to be talking about something, it's going to take way longer. It might take half an hour. Then you go back to your desk. Then if you're in marketing, there's a marketing meeting. If you're in customer service, there's a customer service meeting. If you're in brand, there's a brand. Oh my God, man. Like, you know what I mean? You don't sit down on your own computer to do work, maybe until lunchtime, left alone. Like, wasted 3 hours of the morning just in meetings and in calls. It's annoying. Those are jobs I'm talking about. Like, or the ones you're working in a bar and, oh, okay, have you taken the fucking out of the box? Did you do this? Look, I know what I'm doing. I'm a fucking barback. I know what I have to do. I know, like, just let me kind of do it. If I'm not doing it, point it out, but don't just keep checking. It's annoying.
And, you know, they're like, no matter what happens, we've done it. We've won. And you're like, yeah, this is great I'm glad. I hope they make all the money in the world. I hope it crushes. But I think that's why, like, there's no bad, like, Nate Diaz, Mike Perry are cool. You see him sit down.
Yeah, I had a big up Josie. I tried to entertain it, but at least last person I heard sat down, tried to explain, got sort of quit drinking. I had the similar interaction, weird one, when I went to the festival. Went to Junction 2 Festival many years ago. This kind of stands out. We met a guy that was like on his sobriety. I think he had one of those, you know, when you're in AA and you get the coins. I think he had like a blue one or something, so he's like quite long. And we were on the way to a festival on a train, doing what kids do, innit? Or when you're on the way to a festival, we're drinking, we're fucking taking bumps on the fucking train, we're going crazy. And he sees us and he starts talking to us about how he used to drink and stuff and the wine he used to get. And I remember when we left him, I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad, man. We were talking a lot, innit? We were having a blast. I don't know if, hopefully we're not going to make him relapse, you know? Because we were like having a blast and he was like wanting to chat to us too. Like, because we were on the train, we're sitting opposite him, so he started talking to us. So yeah, it's a bit difficult when there's come to this type of thing. But again, I don't mind. I entertain all conversations. I am the entertainer of all conversations.
They were cool. Mm-hmm. Francis has no beef with Philip Linz.
They're like all hanging out together.
Yeah, a bunch of buddies.
Mm-hmm. I think the only way that I don't want to.
Yeah.
So why did she disappear then?
Even though over the first company's issue, was cool with Linz.
Why did Chin leave? Hold on, I'm trying to find out why Chin left. Why did Chin leave? Let me see. Why did Chin leave? Chin left. Let me see. Let me scroll through this fucking thing. When did Chin leave? Okay, no, he didn't. Did he not leave then? Okay, Honey didn't give me that video. But yeah, Brendan's an asshole, man. Brendan's a fucking asshole, isn't it? Trouble impact, like God Almighty.
You want? Let's bet over under.
I'm gonna say under. How many was it? It's 3-round fight, right? Or 5-round fight?
5.
I'm gonna say under 3.5.
Oh Jesus, dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd probably take that bet. Meaning, I agree with you.
Yeah,
should be under 3.5.
Yeah, I don't think it goes.
I bet you the line's 1.5. Wish we had a computer to look that up.
What do you think I'm doing, dog?
Yeah, let's do it, bud. Let's fucking do it, dog.
So the movement from here to here is just too long for you.
Let's do it.
Let's see what the over.
Because you know he's a massive favor. It's just that they're setting out on a tough expedition.
I hate to say this. I hate to say this. I hate to say this. I fucking hate to say this. But does Brendan maybe have a point? Does Brendan maybe have a point watching it again for the 5th time? He's fucking slow, innit? Really. He's always been like this. Like, why is this not just up on the screen? Why don't you just have the fucking betting lines on the fucking screen? We're talking about a card. Why aren't just the betting lines in general on the screen or one of the tabs? We're talking about a card. You should have the fucking one tab should be card. One card should be the betting lines. Easy. It's actually, maybe he's right. Maybe Brendan's right to talk to him. Like, he's been needing this kick up the ass for a while. Chin's Googling skills in general fucking it's pretty shit. Let's be fair. It's pretty fucking shit. Maybe Brendan's right to talk to him like this. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? We're talking about the betting. Like, why aren't they on the fucking screen? Yeah, calligrapher, exactly. Maybe I'm being hasty. Maybe Brendan's right. Maybe Brendan's right to talk to him this way. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Your only job is to listen to everything that's going on and kind of like ad-lib and alley-oop. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, exactly. Coiler's the one that taught me that, by the way. Coiler was the one that fucking opened my eyes. Big up aside, Chin's is good at looking busy. As a fellow fake worker, game recognizes game. Exactly. Coiler's the one that taught me about that, because I was duped into the, Chin's, like the Chin vlogs. He's moving this thing to there. He's plugging this in. He's setting this up. I was mesmerized and hypnotized by that fucking shit that Chin does. But Coiler's the one that opened my eyes. Nah, this guy is shit at his job. He's a busy worker. Do you know what I mean? He's not really doing anything well. He's fucking terrible. He should have fucking processes already in place that should make his job smoother. But he purposely, like, all the like late nights. Remember those vlogs? Oh, I'm here until 10. I'm here until 11. It's like, what are you doing at a fucking TFATK studio until 11 p.m? There's nothing about TFATK that screams, I'm here till 11. Why would you need to be in the studio at TFATK until 11 p.m? It's fucking TFATK. It's fucking TFATK, bro. There's no reason why you should be in the TFATK studio until 11 p.m. Yeah. There's some of the comments here. Chin looking old. He put himself in prison for his own making the Cybertruck lease. Is that true, do you think? Is Chin in a prison? Is Chin a capture? Is Chin basically a prisoner to TFATK because he leased a Cybertruck for bare money, or he bought it for loads of money? Is that possible? Is it possible that Chin can't leave because he's got a Cybertruck? He's got Cybertruck payments. That's a crazy golden prison. That's a golden handcuffs. Sorry, those are crazy golden handcuffs. I can't leave because I have a fucking crazy bills to pay. Actually, let me open the window. I've got to quickly make this stuff dry. One second. I hate the weather in this country, man. It was fucking lovely earlier. Now it's fucking wet as fuck. Luckily, I'm going to the gym. I'm not running outside. But oh, it's so annoying. I hate how the weather just turns on you like that. For goodness sake. Anyways. People in Chin's age range have families planning retirement. Chin is here slaving away for someone who doesn't respect him. Him also producing at his age where most people at his spot are 15 to 20 years younger, sharper and smarter than him. Sure, that is a good point, by the way. Maybe it's not actually Chin's fault. Maybe it's just he's just too old. As somebody said in the stream chat, Chin is definitely not young Jamie. Young Jamie isn't young anyway, but Chin is definitely no young Jamie. You know, that's for sure. He's definitely no young Jamie. He's no whippersnapper in the fucking research and the screen sharing and all this shit. Like, he browses the internet like a boomer. The way he even looks at his computer. He uses a computer like an old person. Like, do you know what I mean? Very considerate. You know? Fuck. Someone in the comment, what's that person say? Didn't he used to post from Disneyland or something? I assumed he was always there with his family. Lols. You know, there's some shit going on behind the scenes. Then that Chin irritated. Usually has to do with financials. Maybe not getting paid on time or a large pay cut. Should take a job in LA. Really? Why someone said that's interesting you said that. That could make a good point. He does have a bit of a shit face on, isn't it? He does have one of those type of face, like that's the kind of face where you don't get your pay on time. There could be something into that, you know. Don't worry, I'm gonna you're expecting your pay on Friday and your boss tells you, don't worry, I'll send it on Monday. It'll come through on Monday. It'll come through on Monday, bro. It'll come through on Monday. Usually maybe not getting paid on time. Should have taken a job in LA with Bobby instead of going to. He said recently that he basically has no representation now. Podcast One deal collapse. They have to find their own sponsors. He also had to do the studio move solo. He's looking at a Hot Boy chip production pods that got millions of views whilst he's working on a storage unit, having to make commentary with his wrist wraps to make 30 grand views. Jesus Christ. He's a massive favor. Chin couldn't fact check a stop sign. I feel bad for Ching. He obviously is miserable and knows the podcasts are failures now and the days of guests are over. You can tell he's lonely and zero idea why he left LA to follow his joke of a job. No family, no kids, no girlfriend, no friends, and 100k grand ugly Cybertruck payment. I like that. I love the Cybertruck. I don't know why people don't like the Cybertruck, man. I love the Cybertruck, honestly. It's such a fucking jarring design. I love the Cybertruck. It looks so fucking weird and freaky. I love how it looks. If it was me, I'd maybe get wrapped in black, but I just love how it looks. I truly do. But it is an insane thing to get on lease when your podcast, or when your job is like downsizing. I'm not gonna lie, the timing is awful though. Getting a Cybertruck lease when the podcast is downsizing, when Brendan's selling all his cars, when Brendan's moving into a smaller place, it's a little bit presumptuous. It's poor planning, innit, if you think about it. It's poor fucking planning, man. He should have got this ages ago. He should have treated himself to a Cybertruck ages ago. You know what I mean? But also, like, I don't know, your podcast producer, just drive your Prius. Do you really need a Cybertruck? You know? Like, what do you really need it for? You're by yourself. Like, you got, I don't know, like, what do you really need it for? Maybe because of the weather and stuff, I don't know. But you could have just got a regular truck. A single guy by himself with no kids, no dogs, no nothing. And he's got a Cybertruck. I don't know. Maybe his nieces and nephews stay with him sometimes. I don't really know, but yeah, whatever. Maybe it's motivation too. Maybe he's doing that Rogan thing where he's buying an expensive car to motivate himself to work harder. Damn, I feel bad for him. I do too, because Chin is clearly a loyal guy, which I respect. It's just a damn shame Papa he chose to be loyal to. I do as well. We clown Chin in here, but it's just weird things we see him do. The cry singing, disgusting can, menudo, taco. But besides being a bit weird, Chin doesn't seem like a bad guy. I agree. Especially when he sits near someone like Papa or Rinks, just actually crappy people in their own ways. I'm sure the high of TFATK was fun to be around, but he really stuck around way too long, I agree, and showed loyalty to a person that would backstab him in the heartbeat if it would benefit him. The thing that just surprises me, I get it, Chin's not very, big up Gamebred saying, then just move. Chin's not that kind of guy, Gamebred. Chin's a bit of a scaredy cat. Chin's probably a little bit of a procrastinator, not the most ambitious person. But sometimes, even if you're not that ambitious, you're a bit risk averse. Sometimes life presents you an opportunity where you can be that way. For instance, if you're a bit scared about moving away, a breakup might inspire you to move away. If you're afraid of getting a new job, getting fired might inspire you to try a new career. Sometimes life kind of gives you a little bit of a blessing, a little bit of an open door. So I was really surprised. I'm not going to lie, it really caught me off guard when he continued to move to fucking Texas. I was like, why are you moving with them? Use this opportunity of them moving and just kind of fucking bail. This is your excuse. You were never going to quit before because you were too comfortable. Now they're moving to fucking Austin, Texas. Like, just bail, bro. Bail and stay in fucking LA. And work, I don't know, on a couple other shows part-time and whatever maybe. But I was surprised he followed them. I was surprised he uprooted his entire life to go to Austin. Like, he could have done this remotely if he wanted to even. Like, it's crazy. Honestly crazy that he put his future in their hands. Considering how shitty they are. It's nuts. He should have taken the hint. He should have taken the hint from the heavens, the hint from the universe, the hint from Allah, from Buddha, and just said, oh shit, look at this chance I've got. They're moving. Okay, cool. Let me just bail. Like what? Like same thing Sanaz did. I don't know. I don't know much about Sanaz, but I'm sure it bummed out Sanaz to lose a pretty decent fucking job, a pretty decent fucking check. She got some fun with Brendan too. I'm sure it wasn't nice to like have to go and make some money in other ways, but there was no way Sanaz was gonna move to fucking Austin, Texas. Like, okay. I like you guys. I think she actually likes them. She doesn't talk badly about them. I like you guys. Especially you, Brendan. We had some good times, but sayonara, mate. I'm staying in LA. Fuck that. I'm not going to fucking Austin. And she's way younger than fucking Chin. She's way younger. She's got way more to look forward to. She could have moved down there if she wanted to start a new life, but she said, fuck that. See you guys later. I'm staying here. And Chin moved with them. Like, insane. Insane. So Chin sitting in Walmart folding chair, truly a first class setup. Oh, I didn't realize that, by the way. I didn't notice he's in a folding chair. Is that true? I did not realize he was in a fucking folding chair. Not Nick. Well, hold on, where is he? Is he in a folding chair? I did not realize. Oh yeah, they've got a folding table too. God damn. Podcast producer. But by the way, Brendan sits in a comfy chair though. Brendan's got cushioning in his chair. Chin has to sit in a folding chair on a folding table, but Brendan has a nice, cushy, leather, comfy chair. Oh, Chin. Sad to see for Chin. What's this about?
Is it though?
Sad to see for Chin.
Is it though?
Again, who'd have guessed it? One of the best episodes of TFATK ever, and Brendan is nowhere to be seen. I don't think that's a coincidence. One of the greatest episodes of TFATK ever in terms of laughs and jokes. One of the only good ones, and Brendan is nowhere to be seen. That is not a coincidence, in my opinion. That is not a coincidence. Shout out to the cheap plastic chair with the sticker still on it. Chin has to sit on. Chin, chin, chin. He's not lasting another year there. Find your way to leave that shit show. Make more fishing videos. That's the thing. If he actually doubled down, if Chin actually doubled down, if Chin put the same work ethic he puts into TFATK into his vlogs or started streaming his fucking fishing videos, he'd be fine. His fans could look after him, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, he's probably a slave to a salary. When he finishes his 12 to 14 hour shift, he exits stage right, hops in Cybertruck 5 seconds away, wrist wraps laughing at Chin, hoping to become Papa's new slave. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Nick Simmons is giggling at Brendan treating Chin like shit, not knowing that he will also get treated like shit. Like, you might be in his good graces now because he likes you, because you're the new fucking toy, Nick Simmons, right? You're the new fucking toy, remember that. You know what I mean? Eventually you will get treated like Chin as well. It's actually more deplorable that Nick Simmons is now one of Brendan's fucking fanboys when Brendan fucking hated him simply because he was lifting more weights than him. Brendan fucking hated him. So I do find that kind of funny how he's like, you know what I mean, giggling at fucking Chin. Not cool. Not cool in the slightest. But hey, what do I know? Absolutely nothing. Cool. What else we got here? I know clean. They had to be talking about it for 10 seconds. Cool. Chin needs to end his job. It's all fun and games, but sorry, Chin needs to end his job. What is he waiting for? Does he think Schaub will somehow get popular again? That lazy fuck doesn't even see a speech therapist. Clint should at least try to get other clients. Schaub and Callan are trying to get other gigs. Clint just sits there and waits for this. Yeah, that's the thing. He's very comfortable. He's very risk adverse. Like, I mean, he's set in his ways basically. That's probably why he moved to Texas. It was probably harder to find a new job than it was to just follow them. You know, that's his problem. He's very, very lazy. I won't say he's lazy, but he lacks ambition. That's probably his main thing. Maybe that's the reason why Jobber left him. He lacks a bit of ambition. He's not the most, you know what I mean? Like that's actually a good point that Callan made that time when he was chastising him. So why aren't you singing anymore? Why aren't you singing anymore? Why aren't you doing any vlogs? What? Because you're down in the dumps. You're moody because you live in Austin. You're pissed off. Like, make it work, bro. Figure it out. You're 50. You're 50, bro. You don't really have the luxury to be in your feelings. You're 50. You kind of have to pull. You know what I mean? Pull on your fucking big boy pants and just get a move on. But you know, Chin is Chin. It's all fun and games, but he hasn't done anything wrong except betting on the wrong horse. Granted, the horse was clearly redacted. Any vet would have told him to steer well clear, but he's harmless and has been used. Now he's seeing his loyalty doesn't run both ways. Both ways, exactly. We should really feel sorry for him. I hope he gets out of this. He really should have never moved to Austin, but by then it was too late. All he can hope is to form a redemption. He takes an honorary general position at Chang's. Too late for that also.